What's up, everybody? Welcome to Aaron Ruins Music. This is like my third time filming this because I keep saying the name of my old channel, and this is now my new curse and my burden to bear. But anyways, we're back with New Music Friday. It's been like 2 months since I made one of these videos just because there hasn't really been enough stuff coming out for me to talk about each week. I'm not gonna make a video where I talk about one album and 2 songs because nobody's gonna care. You're just gonna listen to the music. You know, it is what it is. But here we go. We got enough stuff to cover this week. We're back full force. We are starting the year off strong, halfway through February. So let's talk about some new music. We get a new album from Converge titled Love Is Not Enough. I don't know if I'll be able to do a full review on this album because I'm one of the few people who can't get into this band no matter how many times I listen to it. I don't know, like a couple songs here and there, but to do a full album, I can't. Their sound just isn't for me. It becomes more of an annoyance than anything else. I've listened to Jane Doe. Well, I've tried to countless times and I make it to about the 4th song and I just can't do it. The vocals are just too much. The music is just too random and chaotic. I'm just a wuss, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really mesh well with me. But their single that they released, We Were Never the Same, is super sick. And I do listen to that quite a bit. But the other single that they released, I can't remember the name of it. It's just, if the whole album is like that, I'm good. I'm gonna take a pass on that one. We also get a new album from Story of the Year titled ARSON. This one I am very excited about. I feel like they're going a little bit heavier. At least that's what I get from the singles they released. And I loved the heavy aspect on their last album, Tear Me to Pieces. It's something that I really hope that this album is going to be full of. We also get a new album from a band called Ashbringer titled Subglacial. This is a fairly, not new, but unknown atmospheric black metal band, but they don't really fit into, at least for me, into like the typical black metal style of stuff. They don't have the typical trope. Specifically in the vocals, it doesn't sound like they're in a cave, or if they are, they're, you know, closer to the entrance of the cave where the microphone is set up. So it's just a little different. To me, it's a little bit smoother sounding, but if you're into that theatrical kind of black metal stuff, this is such a treat. It reminds me a lot of like Cult of Luna, maybe, if they were more black metal in essence in terms of just their overall style, and I'm absolutely here for it. We get a new single from Knocked Loose titled Hive Mind, as if we don't have enough songs with this title about the same exact thing. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful song. This band is pretty much at the top of the world right now after basically blowing up at Coachella with a bunch of norms listening to them and finally realizing what cool metal music is. I just hope that they stick to their sound on this one because, I don't know, just having the feature Denzel Curry with Knocked Loose's in-your-face heavy riffs, it just gives me like this hope for a really heavy new metal sounding kind of track, and I'm excited for it. Of course, you know, it's gonna have the screechy vocals and high-pitched screams and stuff like that. So again, kind of like Converge, tiptoe in there just to see how it's gonna feel, because it's gonna be knocked loose. I'm sure the vocals are gonna be very screechy, but yeah, I'm excited for the more rapping and stuff because of the new metal aspect it could bring to it. We also get a new single from Miss May I titled Die on the Vine. This is probably going to suck, not going to lie. I just hope that the music is good, though. I'm not like a huge fan of the vocals. They're very boring and generic. I'm not a huge fan of the songwriting for the same reasons, and I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics because of the same reasons. But every once in a while, this band releases something that has a pretty cool little melody or riff. So I'm hoping we at least get that in here. We get a new single from a Wilhelm Scream titled I Get Tunnel Vision. A buddy of mine gave me a bunch of vinyl records, and within them was a Wilhelm Scream album. And I was just so sad. And when I fell in love with this band and I looked at their discography and I saw how long they go between releasing new albums, and I just gotta say, I'm very glad we don't have to wait 10 years between the last album and this one. This is one of my favorite more modern punk bands around, so I'm very excited for this. Even though honestly, the singles aren't really doing it all that much for me, but I'm just going to forget about that and listen to the whole album when it comes out and pretend like it's all new, because I'm more of a full album kind of guy. Anyways, we also get a new single from Ingested titled Merciless Reflection. I'm very much ready for this. Not only have I been taking kind of a break from YouTube, I've been taking kind of a break from just a lot of music, because I found myself feeling a little jaded. It took a lot to really impress me, and it took a lot for me to really care. And here I am now, and I'm ready to get slapped in the face by some heavy, heavy riffs. And also, I feel like this is appropriate. We have the vocalist from Peeling Flesh on this song as well. So I feel like it's gonna be just what I need to get back into the groove of things. We also get a new single from Sun Eater titled Death Crown. Their new vocalist is a mystery somehow in this day and age. I don't know. But he kind of like falls in between Signs of the Swarm and Lorna Shore. He doesn't do like as many, what is it, like vocal Olympics that a lot of people complain about, or what they say, I guess, Will Ramos does. He doesn't fly all over the place, but he does have that snarly growl to him, and I absolutely love it. I've never really been a huge Sun Eater fan, but the suspense of who the new vocalist is really getting to me, because I have my own kind of ideas of who it could be. Not going to say them here because I'm probably wrong and I don't want to look stupid. But yeah, I'm just excited. So if anything, the mystery of this is what's making me listen to them even more. So it's working. And that is it for New Music Friday. If there's anything that I missed you guys are looking forward to, leave a comment down below letting me know what it is. And also, like I said, I haven't been keeping up with anything. If there's any cool stuff that came out throughout the month of January, go ahead and slap that down there too. And don't forget to give this video a like. That way it helps my video out with the algorithm. It shows my videos to other people who like the same kind of videos that you do, and YouTube doesn't know if you like it or not unless if you like the video. It makes the most amount of sense, believe it or not. And I just want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me sit here and talk about music, and for all you guys who have been loyal and have been sticking with me for going on 5-6 years now, 6 years at this point. And I just, yeah, thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. We're here for a whole nother year of New Music Fridays, and yeah, this is a good one. We're starting off. You know, we got Converge to talk crap about, so we're already in it.